What's up, everybody? Fatty Matty back with more Horizon here. So, I want to take this opportunity to ask you all. Well, I didn't want to drink that. Dang it. That if you're new here, please consider subscribing to my channel. We're at 224. I want to get to 250 and then 300. Keep growing. So, also, if you like these videos, be sure to hit that like button for me. It helps my channel out with the algorithm.
If I don't find a Gaia backup, it'll be like this everywhere.
All that stuff. Thanks for everybody who is subscribed and has continued to be subscribed to me throughout all these posts and videos. Been quite a few of them. I'm uploading like crazy, recording like crazy, trying to get as much done as possible. What are you? You're a new enemy. Huh. But yeah, so, you know, hope you guys like
I should
this.
be able to resupply here.
Alright, I don't think I went in the right way, but that's okay. Campfire. Campfire, campfire, campfire.
An outlander in Plainsong. You'll want to talk to me if you plan on surviving out here. My people may be peaceful, but the machines that plague our lands are not. Those of us willing to fight train at the hunting grounds northwest of here.
That's good to hear. I might stop by if I'm in the area.
Upstairs, there's my stash.
Hunter to hunter, let's...
Workbench. Weapon upgrades, fire hunter bow, shock, ripcaster. That's fully upgraded. Pouch upgrades. I can upgrade my arrows, or my tripwire pouch. Nice. And we can upgrade the potion pouch. This is what hunting does for you, so it's always good to hunt. Cool. We got some potions made up. I guess we can upgrade this, right? Not really gonna be worth it, but because we're gonna find better gear at some point, like this. Frostbow. So this has frost arrows and poison arrows. This just has shearing warrior bow. Acid warrior, that's got electricity on it. That's got tear. Sharp shot bow. Don't have a grazer circuit, Glenthawk circuit. I do have a bristleback. Warrior bow, hunter bow, hunter. I like the idea of ice on a bow. resources. Sell. Okay. So I have two hunter bows. I have one that does fire and acid, and one that does regular and acid. But this does, I could get rid of the one that does. Dang it, I don't want to do that though. This got shock. I can't buy that. I want this. How much is it? 550, and I have. Okay. And then my weapons. Let's see. So I have this one that does ice and acid. This one does regular and acid. This one does fire and acid. I would have preferred to have one that did frost and fire, but it's alright.
You needed confidence. That will give it to you.
I can upgrade it. Okay.
How are you? Whatever you need.
How do I equip it? Yeah. For now, we'll go here.
How's with you?
That's not really what I wanted, but it's better than nothing.
Lovely to see you.
Aloy, is that you? I was hoping you should.
It's so dark, I can't see anything.
Aloy, I wanted to thank you again for saving my life out there. I know we don't have much, but I promise my rations will help keep your strength up in the wilds.
Couldn't give it to me for free, dude?
I hope you know there'll always be a warm meal waiting for you here, Aloy.
Thank you, Dane.
Cool.
Been some time. Good to see you.
Please! The chorus won't meet with me. I don't know what else to do.
How about you just start by telling me what's wrong?
I'm from Riverhem, to the north. A few days back, I woke to the screams of my neighbors as Tanak's rebels attacked. They were just scouts, but we barely drove them off. If a full raiding party comes next, we're not fighters. We're done for. I thought the chorus would help us. I thought we all sprouted from the same earth, but it seems an outlander is the only one who even listened to me. Would it be too much to hope that you'd stand with us in this fight?
To knock the rebels.
Regala's rebels. Do you know why they're attacking you?
You're asking why the sun sets at night. They are Tenaks. They live to fight. As usual, among themselves. But this time my village is caught in the middle. The rebels want to strip it of supplies to feed their campaign against the Western clans.
If they're not attacking here, can't you retreat to Plainsong?
An outlander might find it difficult to understand. All Utaru carry seeds that are planted when we pass. My people have planted many seeds in River Hymn's Grove, a gift from the buried years, which I believe outlanders call the Red Raids. We'll never leave. We sacrificed too much.
The chorus.
You said your own people won't help.
The Chorus are supposed to speak for all Utaru, and normally I wouldn't question them, but they see outlying settlements like Riverham as lost lands, no longer under Plainsong's protection. They won't even meet with me to discuss it.
If I find myself up north, I'll check in on your people.
I ask nothing more. When you reach the village, look for Q.
Q.
He's heading up our defenses.
Alrighty. Well, I'm done here. Can I get out of here? No, I don't need a ration. Shut up. Alrighty. So there's lots of stuff here, but I don't really care that much. I guess let's just push on to the main mission. There's going to be tons of stuff to do in this game, so I would expect a few live streams.
After not deserving to be.
That's strange. Those machines don't seem hostile.
Is this the road? This is the road. Not much of a road, huh? Okay, I am completely lost. I don't know. Screw the road. I'm just gonna go in a straight line.
A new time shorter. I'm not sure what it means. Okay, steady breath. What's next?
Would you move out of the way? Okay, time to get off. What are you guys even? Hey, where am I? Oh my gosh, dude, I can't. Alright, where's my crossbow? Yeah, that's what I wanted. Yeah, there's no way. Weapons suck.
I must be closing in on the signal.
Yeah, come on.
An Utaru shrine. Not sure what it means.
Me neither. But we're gonna stop up here and we're gonna examine these. Crouch! They're like kangaroos.
Resistant shock.
Weak against... Is that fire? Weak versus purge water. Huh. I have no idea what purge water is. That's a new one. My runaway game is stronger than yours, I'm sure. Can't. They don't know I'm here. Go away. Come on. Really? There's nothing around me. Why can't I save? Chargers, okay. There we go.
Looks like the coordinates Silence gave me match that wreckage. Did he install Hades on another Titan?
Time to swim, I guess.
There's a lot to explore down there. I don't know what I could find.
This game looks crazy good, man.
This is it. Location of the coordinates I scanned from the spire. A workshop underneath a dead Horus Titan. Just the kind of place Silence would slink away to. But what was he doing here?
Hades. So cramped in there. No room to think. You can't even speak. Now the processing orb of a Titan, on the other hand.
That
Well,
device is
you're used to
broken.
that. But once I load you on that,
Check it out.
you'd be so much more comfortable. Until interrogations begin anyway.
He wants to interrogate the Hades. Makes a lot of sense.
It's some kind of log.
Despite my concerns about missing couplings, it was relatively simple to install Hades on the detached processing orb. The subject appears to be fully conscious and completely helpless. Even so, it will never divulge its contents willingly. Ergo, it's time for some experimentation. My initial attempts at coercion have failed, but patience is an order. It's self-aware, so it can suffer. All it takes is the correct stimulus at sufficient intensity. Success. The irony is delicious. Various forms of data produce discomfort in the subject, but none more so than natural imagery. Holographic representations of plants and animals work best. The more vivid, the better. The effect appears to be excruciating. One loop in particular of rabbits hopping through a field of flowers produced paroxysms of agony. Very soon, I believe the subject will become compliant. I've extracted some fascinating technical specs on Gaia's data structure, specifically how her matrix interweaved with her subordinate functions. Yet, the more I learned about the system's intended workings, and especially Hades' relatively simple role as extinction failsafe, the more I wonder about the signal that corrupted it. What could have possibly transferred a low-level machine intelligence into a fully conscious super entity, capable of strategic planning, deceit, and even genocide? Some form of previously unknown Pharaoh software, perhaps, but I don't see how such technology could be sufficiently advanced unless further technical discoveries were made after the destruction of the biosphere, perhaps by survivors in Elysium. It all seems far-fetched. Back to the source, then. Eventually, Hades will tell me what I want to know. Day 7. It appears that my coercive efforts come at a significant cost. Hades' digital convulsions produce waves of feedback to corrupt its data structures, and the effect is accelerating. The interrogation is quite literally disintegrating its mind piece by piece. By the time I'm done, there will be little left. No matter, the data I've extracted and will continue to extract is worth any price, as long as I can access it all before the subject becomes the electronic equivalent of a hollowed-out skull. Finally, the revelation I've been seeking has revealed itself, astonishing and terrifying even to me. With it, the seeds of a plan have formed within my mind. The next few months will test my capacities more than any previous challenge. I'll have to stretch my intellect, reach higher, and dig deeper than ever before. Yes, I'm confident it can be accomplished, with a little help, of course. My work here is done. I've learned all I can. Hades deserves no pity, but it is indeed in a pitiful state. It's time to relocate to a more impressive position for its date with destiny. About that, Aloy still hasn't returned to Meridian nor learned of my ruse, but she will. It's only a matter of time, and then the pieces will begin to fall into place.
Most of it's redacted. It looks like Silence put a lot of work into forcing.
Oh, it's a
Let's
workbench.
talk.
Aloy, consider this message a beacon to help guide you out of the fog of ignorance. Using explosives, I've detached the processing orb from the Titan overhead, a perfect cage for our mutual friend, Hades, in order to render it cooperative. Tell her what we discussed about the mysterious signal that gave you life.
Signal awaited from me. Signal was received for 7.22 years and ceased. Cannot compromise. Can I reboot? But entities will still fail.
Back to that, are you? Perhaps you need a reminder that you have failed. So you see, Aloy, Gaia can be safely rebooted. As for where to find a backup, well, you'll need to trot along after me to find out.
He thinks he's got it all figured out. bastard. But I guess there's only one way to find out where he moved the orb.
Well, I mean, it's pretty easy. You can see, this big trail here.
Well, I better see where this trail leads.
Oh, do I need to scan it? What trail? Is that what I'm tracking? I don't know, it's confusing.
So here I am, following along after Silence like a fool. After he tricked me by rigging his lands to steal Hades. Crazy AI that wants to kill everything. Couldn't just let me do the same thing and destroy it? Silence must be pretty confident he's found a backup with Gaia, but how? Every place I've checked, every lead, they've all been dead ends. All backups purged. So what did Hades tell him?
Oh there! What's Honora doing this far west?
My focus is detecting
no
some
matter,
kind
no
of
matter.
locator beacon.
I can get you stocked up for the wild. I have plenty of wares.
Can refill my pouch with these later.
What do you got? Forge Fire Tripcaster does fire and shock. And we have a Slicing Shredder Gauntlet. Interesting. But I'm broke, so. Follow the orb's trail. Get over here, dude. You're like in the middle of nowhere. Following the orb's trail. Yeah. Oh, up here in a cave.
Looks like the trail goes into the hillside.
Gimme. I need all the goodies so I can craft things. Ooh, that was a good one there.
A ruin. Okay. Let's see where this goes.
I need a flashlight.
I guess Silence used that machine to haul his prize. That must be the orb Silence stuck Hades in. And that door. Looks like a Pharaoh facility. Or a Zero Dawn? Come on, Hades. You still in there? Hades? Is that you?
System threat detected.
You don't look so good.
You are the Aloy. Come to destroy me.
Yes. Permanently this time. Even like this, you're a threat to Gaia. Once I resurrect her.
So you have not yet secured Gaia back up. Then Gaia is dead. Earth and you too. Despite malfunctions, I have won.
Gaia backup.
Silence asked you where to find a backup of Gaia.
Data error. Memory structures disintegrated.
Right. Because that would have been easy. What did Silence do to you, Hades? It's like you've been hollowed out.
Silence interrogated me.
And what did you tell him?
Data error. Memory structures disintegrated.
You don't remember any of it?
I remember you.
What, like me beating you at the spire? Okay, that's not going anywhere.
Other subordinate functions?
When the mysterious signal transformed you, it made Gaia's other subordinate functions conscious too. You escaped when Gaia destroyed herself, but so did they. Where did they go?
Each function migrated to coordinates based on data error. Memory structures disintegrated.
Bunch of crazed AIs, scattered who knows where, doing who knows what. Hephaestus kills thousands every year with the combat machines it keeps making. And you nearly ended the world. 7 more functions out there, cooking up trouble. It's not a happy thought.
You are unhappy. Good.
Anyone ever tell you you've got a great personality, Hades?
Sarcasm detected.
Yeah, didn't think so.
The mysterious signal.
Silence questioned you about the mysterious signal. The one that woke you, gave you consciousness. Who sent it?
Signal transmitted by masters.
And who are they?
Masters woke me to destroy earthly life.
Who would want that?
Data error. Memory structures disintegrated.
Where's Silence
Do you know
now?
where Silence went?
No, he departed 12.8 days ago. Perhaps he...
And that's it.
Data error. Behavior prediction structures disintegrated.
So you don't know anything more than I do. Great. Do you know why Silence dragged you to these ruins?
Silence intended you find me here.
Obviously. But why? What was this place?
Location is square. Data error. Memory structures disintegrated. My deathbed. He called it my grave.
But you... I guess I'll find out when I go inside. Enough. It's time to finish this.
Does Aloy still think she can restore Gaia? Save life on Earth?
Yeah, Aloy does.
Then you are deleted. Extinction inevitable.
What would you know, Hades? Twice you tried to destroy life on Earth, and twice you failed. The only extinction you ever brought about is your own. And there's no tricked-out plans to save you this time.
You are incorrect. 3 times. Hades. Extinction.
What? You remember this?
Yes. Data intact. Non-viable biospheres aborted in years 254, 2161, 2168.
So, that's centuries ago. It's what you were designed to do.
Current biosphere is version 5. There will be no version version 6.
There won't need to be. I'm saving this one.
Master override arms. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
Oh, that's interesting.
Aloy, I see you've dealt with Hades.
Yeah. Think maybe you can stay dead this time?
It will. You can trust.
Trust?
Yes. Trust. As in, since I did what you could never do, and extracted all of Hades' priceless knowledge, you can trust that I was willing to actually let you destroy it this time.
So back to holograms instead of face-to-face? What, afraid I'd stab you or something?
There's a reason
And using the same spyware. I see, so all those times I called, you could have just answered? But I guess you just prefer to go on spying all this time.
My world stopped revolving around you months ago, Aloy. I've had work to do. Countless hours of research, as demanding and time-intensive as it has been critical to the fate of this planet.
Right, of course. You're just trying to save the world, too.
That's right. The difference, of course, is that unlike you, I've produced results.
Did you find a backup of Gaia or not?
Oh, yes. I believe I did.
Where?
Voila. Why do you think I summoned you here? Behind that gene-locked hatch lie the ruins of the ancient facility where the Hades extinction protocol was perfected. A testing process that ran hundreds of trials, each of them using a backup of Gaia.
Hades told you this?
It took some convincing, but yes. So, are you ready to go get what you've been searching for the last 6 months? Or are you just going to stand there with your mouth open?
You mentioned you've been busy.
Exceptionally busy.
But not so busy you couldn't teach Tanakh the rebels to override machines, ride them as mounts.
Aloy, the only issue you should be concerned about is obtaining a Gaia backup. Perhaps if you focused more, you might actually see results.
That's not exactly a denial, Silence.
Take it any way you want.
Just to confirm, Hades said that there are backups of Gaia in there.
Yes. Or were, anyway. 1,000 years ago.
Backups that didn't get purged when Ted Farrow wiped every copy of Apollo.
Correct. According to Hades, this facility could not be accessed by remote signal. Not even Ted Farrow could touch the data here.
Backups. Data complete, Gaia and her subordinate functions. Everything needed to reboot the system. Restore control over the terraforming system, save life on Earth. In there.
So Hades said. So what are you waiting for?
Did Hades reveal the source of the mysterious signal? The one that woke it, tried to destroy life on Earth?
Yes, it did.
Care to share?
In due time. First things first, Aloy. Last I checked, you still had a superintelligent AI named Gaia to reboot.
Yeah. The same Gaia who had to destroy herself 20 years ago because of the signal?
It stopped being transmitted years ago. It's no longer a threat.
What if it repeats?
It won't. Even if it did, well... The details are complicated, but the signal required Hades to take effect. Delete Hades from any backup you reboot, and Gaia's safe. Now stop wasting time. Go get a backup.
Why didn't he get it?
All right. I'll search the facility for a Gaia backup. But just to be clear, Silence, if this ends up being another one of your tricks...
It's a gene-locked hatch, Aloy. You're literally the only person who can open it. How could I set a trap inside?
Trick me again, Silence, and our next conversation will be face-to-face. Though you won't have much to say, on account of my spear being buried in your throat.
Aloy, thanks to me, everything you desired, everything you've been fumbling about, unable to achieve for 6 months, is now within your grasp. Now, I know you didn't learn much about manners growing up a Nora outcast. But in a situation like this, you say, thank you, and I say, you're welcome.
Alright guys, we're going to end it here. We're at 40 some minutes, so hope you guys liked this video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching everyone, and as always, I will see you in the next one.